All right. I think I'm live. Maybe I'm live. I don't know. Got all kinds of weird shit going on here, apparently. Oh, yeah. Google Eyes are nice. They're awesome. So anyway, while I'm working out here, get my pump on. Oh, yeah. The stash is really good, too. So at any rate, got my bling going. So at any rate, this is my social media rant. Okay, recently it's come out that 6 companies control 90% of what you watch. So think about that. You have Google, which owns Instagram. Okay, so you can't count Instagram. Google, in fact, when asked by Congress in a congressional hearing, Zuckerberg, by the way, this is interesting too. I'm digressing left and right here, but Zuckerberg was asked who your competitor was, and he didn't know. Now, if you're a multi-billion-dollar company, you can't tell me you don't know who your competitor was. So he spits out Instagram. The cocksucker owns Instagram. Now, speaking of cocksucker, if you go into your Firefox, and if you ever do spell check in Firefox on how to spell Zuckerberg's name, it comes up cocksucker, by the way. This is an interesting thing. Look that one up. But anyway, there's 6 companies that control 90% of what you watch. They're all hard left, socialist, globalist, eugenics scumbags. Okay? All of them. Every goddamn one of them. The 6 companies are Google, YouTube, and Twitter for the internet. For the television and radio audiences, it's going to be your ABC, NBC, and NBC, which is ABC, which is owned by Disney. So Disney owns most of all this shit. So for your internet, it really comes down to 3 companies that control everything that you do. And a lot of my online friends have been to what's called Facebook jail. I've had posts deleted that are basically innocuous. I had one post I just simply, in one sentence, merely said, and I quote, "The sexes are binary." I got that post deleted by Facebook, and they sent me a thing and kicked me off. Now, I was off of Facebook for 3 months. I quit, and they said, "Oh, we're just going to delete your information and all that." I'm like, "Great, okay, all my shit's gone." I knew better. I knew it wasn't going to be gone. When I came back 3 months later, everything, all my friends, my contacts, my photos, everything, because I was prepared. I did a backup, and I was prepared to upload the backup and get everything back. I didn't even have to do that because they never deleted anything. In fact, in a congressional hearing, even if you're a non-user, they're skimming your data through the apps that you use on the phone and through your friends. So they're still stealing and harvesting your intellectual property. Okay? This is just simple fact. Okay? Now, if you are right of Mao Zedong, you're going to get on the 3 major platforms, like I stated, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. They are going to either block you, delist you. They're going to demonetize you if you're on Facebook, or they're going to shadow ban you. Now, if you haven't seen the documentary done by Project Veritas, which is James O'Keefe, I believe, they went in undercover and they were like sort of like, "Oh, we're just goofy liberal employees talking to other goofy liberal employees." And these are higher up people, and they were saying, quote, we're going to ban the, quote, shitty people and the, quote, rednecks. When asked how do they do that, they do what's called a shadow ban. Shadow banning was originally designed to be used on the Nigerian scammers. What it does in a shadow ban case, you're able to access your page, post content, do things with it, and you are under the impression that you're posting shit to the world. The truth of the matter is it's contained. It's in a jail where no one can see it. Ever wonder why your posts don't get any notice on Facebook? It's because you're shadow banned. When I went on social media, I've got over on one. I'm on Minds right now. I have 2,000 real followers. 2,000. I can't tell, and it shows me how many people viewed my content that day. Could be 12, could be thousands. I had one post that has over 1,000 views on Minds. I'm going to get into Minds shortly, but in Facebook, you have no clue if anyone can see your content. Now, right now, I'm live. I've got 3 people. Which is great, but I came back to Facebook, and right away I got the jibing, because when I first got off of Facebook, people were like, "Oh," I had two types of people. One was like, "You'll never do it," and the other type was, "Don't go," because they know me. I did get off of Facebook. I left for 3 months, and I went to the wilderness, because when in the days of old, when life was shit, and the hunting was bad, the tribes would send out a scout, and that's what I am. I'm your scout. I went out to find an alternative to Facebook, and I did it. I found something that is better than Facebook. Not only is it better, god damn it, it pays you cryptocurrency for using it. When's the last time you got paid to post your shit, your cat pictures, and your breakfast on Facebook? I don't recall you getting a dime from, yet they're making, off of each user, I think it came out to $350 a year that they're making per user. They've got over 2 billion users worldwide. 2 billion users multiplied by $350 a year. You do the math and tell me how much money this fucking company is making harvesting your fucking data. And it's your intellectual property. It's, I don't care if it's a stupid cat video, like these cat ears I'm wearing now, or a robot video, or like I got on my head right now, or whatever. It's a cool video, or you're just sharing something. You don't see a dime of it, and they harvest it. You go on your Facebook Messenger. And you're writing, like, you're sexting your girlfriend, and, maybe you're doing an Auntie Wiener kind of job, or you're dropping your drawers, maybe, with the camera. That's going to them, idiot. So you're in exchange for this, and we've all gotten comfortable with it. It's like, okay, I am going to basically prance around naked in front of Facebook with no secrets, and in exchange, I'm going to be able to talk to my friends and post pictures of cats. I am a free speech activist, okay? I believe in getting my political message out there, so I went out into the wilderness. And I said, there's got to be a decentralized network where it's impossible to be deleted. It's impossibly blocked. And I found it. Okay, the first thing I came to was called Sola. Sola's kind of cute. It's like an Instagram clone. But first, before I get into Sola, let me explain to you what a decentralized network is. A lot of you have heard the blockchain term getting bandied around. You have no fucking clue what that is. And you've heard of cryptocurrencies. Again, most of you have no fucking clue what that is. The blockchain, quite simply, is an open ledger. It was developed in the 90s as a way of verifying content on the net. In the early days of the internet, the net was decentralized. It was not owned by a select few of companies to control the data. So they came up with the blockchain, but the blockchain in those days was kind of inefficient, and it went kind of unused. Then Fast forward to the 90s, along comes Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, who incorporated in there with the proof of concept. And then next thing you know, you've got Bitcoin. The decentralized social media platforms exist on the blockchain. The good part about this is that they cannot delete your content. They cannot ban your content. They cannot demonetize you. They can't do anything to you. The bad part about this is that you can't delete your content. You can't demonetize your so it's there forever. So if you do something stupid like wearing these cat ears, it's there for eternity and perpetuity. It's not going to go anywhere. So how do you delete something on the blockchain? What they do is they come up with versions. So let's say if you edit your content, your videos, you edit your blog posts, it becomes a second version. So on the block, you have a Genesis block, and then it's got a hash. Those of you that are familiar with hashes, and I'm not talking about the marijuana kind there, Jay. I know you're watching. The hash is a algorithm that proves that something is what it claims to be. It's a mathematical proof. Okay. When you come up with the Genesis, there is no hash to it because it's the first. The second block will then create the hash, verifies it, and then the third, and so on. And then throughout the chain, you have proof, and it's recorded in a decentralized manner, not on one server, but multitude of servers called nodes. So you have no central authority like Facebook, Google, or YouTube to censor you. You cannot be censored. So the first one I came to was Sola. Sola was cute. It's like an Instagram clone. And you just got like these little cards that you can post. You can do some videos. You can do some pictures. You can take your pictures of your breakfast if you want. But it's kind of limited in function. Then I came to Steam It because most of the people on Solar were originally from Steam It. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this now? Steam It has 3 coins to it. They've got the Steam It, and then they have Steam and Steam Power. Steam is affixed to the dollar, so they can burn coins or create coins to have it always equal. One Steam will always be equal to the US dollar, always. Then you have your Steam Power. Steam Power determines how much authority you have on the net. So when you vote on things, whoever has more Steam Power is going to have more weight when it comes to the voting. You're on the content, whether this content is good or it sucks. So whoever has got more, and then you've got the actual currency itself, which is actual currency and fluctuates with the market. Right now, I think it's $3 per coin on that one. So that was good. And then because of the YouTube debacle, someone came up with one guy came up with a YouTube clone called DTube, D.tube. It's not dtube.com, it's D.tube. Unfortunately for DTube, it's sketchy. When it works, it's great. But for the most part, it works with the shit. You'll get unknown messages, unknown error messages. It's crap. But the platform, if you're going to blog and post pictures of your cat, it's awesome. So there's that. From there, I discovered Minds. Now, if you don't give a rat's ass about the blockchain, if you don't give a rat's ass about cryptocurrency, and all you fucking want to do is get your message out, talk your politics, then this is the one for you. It is an exact Facebook clone. This is going to be the one that you're going to want to use. It's shit simple too. It's not as hard to use as Steam It. This is going to be the one that your grandma could use. So if you wanted to get on that, check it out. You can post your cat videos, your pictures of your breakfast. You can even text. And here's the thing: they're when you use their messenger, it's encrypted. So that means no one can see what you're writing. So when you're sexting your girlfriend and showing pictures of your dick, that's not going to get intercepted by anybody. That's not going to someone's corporate headquarters. So my goal in coming back to Facebook, getting back to the start of this again, was my goal of coming back to Facebook is to get other people off of Facebook. Facebook, if is for those of you old enough to remember, before Facebook, it was MySpace, and people didn't just jump onto MySpace. That didn't just happen. So when Facebook came along, it had less features. It didn't have because if you remember MySpace, you were able to put like live music on there, and when people went to your page, it would play the songs you liked. And it was actually pretty good. It's still pretty good, but people just, went over, eventually migrated to Facebook. This is what's going to happen with the blockchain. People are going to migrate to decentralized networks, and it's going to happen. It is happening. Those networks are growing by the millions every day. So, it's just a matter of time. Zuckerberg is now crapping his pants. He was before Congress. Congress is thinking about breaking up the company because it's a monopoly. The EU Parliament is thinking about breaking up because it's a monopoly. People are tired of censorship. So you've got the governments coming down on them. You've got the people coming down on them. They've lost 3% of their users. So they're shitting the bed right now. If I can peel away just one of you assholes from this platform, my job here is done. That's all I want, is if I could just peel one of you away, I've done it. So my recommendation is to get on minds.com. And that's the one I would use. You cannot be on these platforms. Twitter's got the conservative lockout. YouTube's got the shadow ban, and Facebook is just fucking with you no end. So you need to find an alternative, and there you have it. You've got the blockchain, you have decentralized networks. The technology is brand new, and it's not going anywhere. It's awesome. So I would say get on the blockchain, decentralize. And it's same with the currency. People don't have faith in the dollar anymore, just like I don't have faith in social media. And that's why people are going to the crypto. They lost faith. And I lost faith in social media. So if I could peel one of you guys away, I've done my job. So anyway, I'm going to end this rambling video with the cute shit going on in the background. And I'll catch you later. But check out minds.com. Or if you want to give Steam it a try, there's another one. Soul is cute too. And hopefully we can peel users away from this shithole site because they suck. So I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.